the former Senate Majority Leader, Mitch McConnell, stands as a rare voice of dissent within the Republican Party regarding President Trump's escalating trade war with both U.S. neighbors and China. While a significant portion of Capitol Hill Republicans have largely aligned themselves with the president's decision to impose tariffs on America's major trading partners, McConnell's vocal opposition, labeling the tariffs a bad idea, sharply contrasts with the prevailing say. Even President Trump himself acknowledged the potential for some pain resulting from the tariffs, a 25% levy on imports from Canada and Mexico, and a 10% tariff on goods from China. Yet this admission hasn't significantly dampened the enthusiastic support from the president's staunch allies. Representative Jason Smith, the chairman of the House Ways and Means Committee, defended the tariffs, asserting that they would send a powerful message that the United States will no longer tolerate the inaction of other nations in stemming the flow of illegal drugs and immigrants into our country. This justification, emphasizing national security concerns, echoes a common narrative among the tariffs proponents. Senator Eric Schmitt, a Republican from Missouri, further reinforced this perspective on NBC's Meet the Press, stating that the tariffs are designed to compel Canada and Mexico to actively address the influx of fentanyl into our communities. This framing casts the tariffs not simply as economic measures, but as crucial tools in combating a serious public health crisis. The narrative strategically links economic policy with national security and public health, solidifying support among a segment of the Republican base. However, this near-unanimous support within the Republican Party is punctuated by a few notable exceptions. McConnell, known for his frequent clashes with the president, offers a compelling counterargument. In an interview on CBS's 60 Minutes, he eloquently articulated his concerns, stating, "These tariffs will inevitably drive up the cost of goods across the board. In essence, American consumers will bear the brunt of this economic policy. It's frankly perplexing why we would choose to engage in a trade dispute with our allies over this issue." His critique directly challenges the prevailing narrative, highlighting the potential for economic hardship among Americans. The implicit criticism of the president's strategy is palpable, showcasing a significant rift within the Republican ranks. McConnell's dissent is amplified by the reservations expressed by two other Republican senators, Susan Collins of Maine and Rand Paul of Kentucky. Senator Collins, known for her moderate stance, has expressed concerns about the potential negative economic consequences of the tariffs. Senator Paul, a libertarian-leaning Republican, has offered a more concise critique, bluntly describing tariffs as simply taxes, a characterization that strips away the often-used justification of national security and highlights the inherently regressive nature of the policy. Their dissenting voices, while fewer in number, provide a crucial counterpoint to the dominant narrative, suggesting a deeper complexity within the Republican Party's position on this contentious issue. The significant disparity in viewpoints within the Republican Party underscores the internal struggle between loyalty to the president and adherence to traditional conservative principles of free trade and fiscal responsibility. The contrasting perspectives of McConnell, Collins, and Paul against the prevailing support from figures like Smith and Schmitt expose a fault line within the party's approach to international trade and economic policy. The debate extends beyond mere economic calculations, encompassing questions of national security, immigration, and the fundamental principles that underpin the Republican Party's ideology. This internal conflict within the party is likely to continue shaping the ongoing trade negotiations and could profoundly influence the upcoming political landscape. The long-term economic and political consequences of the trade war remain uncertain, but the internal divisions within the Republican Party clearly demonstrate the complex and multifaceted nature of this issue.